Welcome to Mr. Bacon Pants Plays Games. Today we are playing Summoner Wars 2nd Edition. Yes, we are playing 2nd Edition. We are playing the new faction. So we're going to play, I'm playing a new faction. Doug, the computer AI, is playing a new faction. And I actually got these in the physical form because I subscribe. I'm like the highest level subscriber to Summoner Wars, so I get the physical cards as well as full access to the digital version. And I just absolutely love this game. So they kind of give you a quick level like overview of what these factions are trying to do. So these are the Fungal Dwarves, and they're all about like necromancy in a way where they kind of want you to kill their units so that they can bring units back out of their discard pile back on the field. They also want to boost units. Now, the units don't boost themselves, but other things can boost the units that die. And when they die, they can come back even stronger than ever. So, like, that's also kind of crazy. I think you'll see it here. Right here, this fungal transformation, if it has 3 or more boost tokens on it, it gets, when it dies, it turns into the fungal beast. And then they have a champion. If this guy gets 5 on it, then it can basically, they could drop out some crazy powerful champion. So all about death, all about boosting, all about bringing things back from the dead. Their summoner, basically after each time a friendly unit within 2 spaces of this unit is destroyed, boosts all friendly units within 2 spaces of this unit. So they want to kind of get their summoner up in the, up into the fight, and things are dying, they're like boosting. It's like insane. Like me and my son played this in the physical world, and some combos that he created with this guy and these guys dying and things like that. It was wild. It was wild. So now with my old ladies, people are lovingly calling them the old ladies. They are old ladies, but man, are they powerful. So basically, once per turn, after this unit attacks an enemy unit or is attacked by an enemy unit, boost it. You want to boost her up. You want to load her up with boost. Why do you want to do that? For persist. When you would discard an active event, you may instead spend 2 boosts to keep that event in play. And what's crazy is that she has events that get boosted. So as it's in play, as you're drawing cards, and we'll talk about that a little bit later, as you're drawing cards, you're boosting up this like ongoing event up, and you can get up to 5 boost. That gives her 5 attack. So she could be rolling 8 dice. You have this woman just chucking 8 dice, destroying everything on the field. Amazing. Love it. Absolutely love it. We have the advisor. So after this unit moves, you can draw a card. So she and her team are all about drawing cards. You could just draw through your deck as fast as possible. There was a time I had like a hand of like 10 cards in my hand just from drawing cards. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. And then like this one is, after this unit attacks an enemy unit, you may choose 1 card in your hand and place it on the bottom of your draw pile, and it forces your summoner 1 space. I've actually used this ability when I had no deck, right? Because I drew my entire deck. I had no deck, and I was using these guys to put cards back into my deck. So then I could draw them again, pumping up her abilities yet again. Yeah, it's amazing. So awesome. And then we got Mind Knight. You probably won't see any of that in this video because I probably will play very bad because I'm talking and playing at the same time. And, and I don't know, for some reason I can play really good in real life, but digital, I can't. All right, so Mind Knight. This one has, after an enemy unit, let's talk clearly. After an enemy unit is moved adjacent to this unit, your opponent must discard a card from the hand if able, and after this unit attacks the adjacent enemy, you can like move it away. So basically this one's like, yeah, come at me, bro, and discard a card. I will say that this matchup is fairly balanced, I believe. I feel like these 2 factions are the answer for each other. I kind of noticed that when I played it in real life. I just felt like, man, each deck kind of has an answer for the other one, and I love that. All right, so now we got to do some summoning. Let's do some summoning. So we have the Ancient Scholar. After summoning this unit, you may draw a card. Oh yeah, this one's a good one. and then I can draw. I can after she attacks, I get to draw a card as well. And then we do have some more mine knights, but they are pretty expensive. I think I can play these. I could play two of those. But do I really want to play two of those? I think I'll get my shooter out there. Let's see, 1, 2, get him up to there. I think maybe I should just try to smash face. So let's get her out, draw the card. Yes, we are definitely going to use Wise. Oh, we got this guy. This guy isn't going to do much until at the end of the game. So essentially, at the end of the turn, if there are no cards in your draw pile, boost it. So I think this might be a really good candidate for this ability to go back to the bottom of my deck. All right, so I think I'm going to keep the magic. I think I'm just going to stay with that for now. Now we're going to go move. I'm going to definitely move. I mean, I normally would want him to move into me, but honestly, I want to get some attacks in. And then we'll throw this guy all the way up at the top. I kind of want to make a wall. Yes, we're going to do intel. And that's, oh, unit attacks enemy. So this won't work. The gate doesn't count as a unit. And then let's throw Scholar. Let's get a nice little wall. I want to clear out so I can summon, as many things as I can next turn. We got nothing to build. So we're going to attack this. Doesn't count as a unit, so I won't be able to put that champion to the bottom, unfortunately. Okay. And the game is frozen. The game is frozen. All right, don't worry. It's just the website. So you're going to see a little bit behind the curtain as I refresh. We'll go back to full screen. See how calmly I'm doing this? It's not that big of a deal. We'll just click continue. All right. We got 2 more attacks. So we'll attack with her. Ooh, you know what I can do? Watch this. I'm going to shove. Can I shove? Oh, no, shoving is just one. Is it? Let me see. After reducing attack, just may force the enemy 1 space. See, I thought I could force left and right. Because I thought I could force him over to here and then hit her, but it must be. I don't know. I need to look at the. Wait, is this the rule book? This is the rule book. No, that's the log. Hmm. Oops. How do I get back to? Got to refresh again. I don't know. Having a hard time. We'll keep going though. This is what happens when you play a PWA sometimes. Okay. Let's move on. Now, do I want to discard cards? I think I do. I think I want to get rid of the knight. We'll get rid of a scholar. And now we're up to 3 magic. I wish this was bigger. I think that's kind of all we need. Because then we can play out, a couple people. I'm trying to think. Do I want to do another scholar? Let's just drop this knight here. Because you kind of don't want the computer to be discarding a lot of cards when they're playing the Fungal Dwarves, because that's just loading up their discard pile with like targets to bring back to life. All right, so here we go. Here's Doug's first turn. What's Doug, the AI, going to do? Hopefully not crash the game like I have twice. Well, one time was user error. I mean, because I just couldn't get out of that menu. All right, there they go. Doug's doing his old, got to move every enemy at least, or every unit if I have moves, because I got to go boop, boop, back and forth, which would be kind of be nice here, because then to discard a card. All right, you got one more move, computer. What are you going to do? Okay, there you go. Pushing forward. Oh, got a structure to build right there. Dang. Fungal Dwarves do start off very, very forward facing. Man, look at that. Still alive. All right, so this is a range attack, so we're only looking for range symbol. Swords will do. Dead. Okay, so you're like, why did he die? So after this unit destroys a unit, you may oh yeah, no, it's this one, Parasite. At the end of your attack phase, either spend 1 boost or add 1 damage to this unit. So this thing is slowly dying. Pretty cool. It's a cool game, guys. These are cool factions. All right, so I think I'm going to throw. Oops. I think I'm going to throw the Scholar out. Right, and I'm going to use the Wise ability. Okay, good. Now I got a gate. And then I'm going to throw the Advisor over here. I want to try to destroy that beast before they get cards in their discard pile. That's really my goal. And then I'm going to keep the 2 magic. I don't need another Advisor out right now. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and end the phase. We're going to go to our move phase. Now we can move up to 3 units. I'm thinking I might do one of these. And yes, we're going to do intel. So we got Seek. This is this is one of our events during the summon phase, so it already passed. But at the start of your move, build, and attack phases, I get to draw cards. All right, so we're gonna throw her up there. I don't want her to block a summoning point. And I think the more guaranteed attack would be there. All right, so that's all of our moves. Now we're gonna do some building. Kind of want to build right here. So let's do it. End that phase. Now we got to go into our attack phase. So I think I want to attack with her first. Maybe I can kill it right here, right now. Boom. Dead. Are these boosted? Yeah. So we definitely got to try to get this guy out of there, but it's not going to happen. Oh, but she got... Oh, right. Okay. I think we want to get this carrier out of here. Right. See, I don't want him to turn into a fungal beast. So let's get that out of there. All right, so that's up to 2 now. What's worn again? I wish it would just list out what it is. I think it's this guy's ability. So yeah, where's that guy at? Yeah, get him back. Go down to the bottom, please. We don't need you. All right. And then should I force her up 1 or force her back? I think I'm going to force her over here. I'll bring her around. And then 1 more attack. We'll attack here. Boom. Look at that. Nice solid attack. Analyze is... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and draw that card. 2 Seeks. Dang. All right. Let's go to the magic phase. So let's get rid of the advisor. We're going to get rid of a Seeks. We don't need both of those. Now we're up to 6. We only need 5. See, we're at 6. This one's kind of good. She's not that powerful, but after an enemy unit is summoned within 2 spaces of this unit, your opponent must discard a card from hand. So we're gonna go ahead and end the phase. We'll probably play her next turn. She's just not as beefy as the other champions, but I think they were trying to like balance that like discard ability. But I mean, against this deck, it's not that big a deal. Like I was saying, like this Fungal Dwarves deck kind of counters this discard ability, but she's still beefy. I'll still play her. I mean, you can't stop. I mean, you're gonna be killing things. You can't stop. Oh god, you can't stop. You know what's gonna happen there. All right, Grandma, you're gonna get hit. All right, so he's discarding a card because he moved into my knight. See, now if you're like just getting into this game, you're just watching this video because you're like, I want to watch some random person on the internet play Summoner Wars. Like, don't freak out. Like, these decks are probably the hardest ones to play. Like these newer factions that are coming out, or like, I wouldn't say hard, they're just more complex. A little bit more advanced. All right, right now the rolls are kind of going in my favor. Well, other than the 3 hits on Grandma, but all right. Summon phase. We're going to go ahead and summon her. Yep. I think I'm going to do Seek. What's this guy do? Oh yeah, this one's cool. After this unit attacks an enemy unit, you may choose one card from your hand and place it on the bottom of your draw pile. And then you basically add 1 damage. So like he just damages units for free. After you attack an enemy unit, but it's adjacent. So he's a range, but he needs to be adjacent, which is kind of cool. He can kind of shoot out from his current battle, like left or right or forward, and then hit something like someone who's next to him, which is kind of cool. I'm gonna go ahead and play this because I want to start drawing some cards here. Okay, so we're gonna go to our move phase. It's gonna probably say, "Would you like to seek?" Yes, I want to seek. Just want to get some cards in my hand. All right, and then now we got to move. So I think I'm gonna move her here. That guy can already hit him. I think I want to peel this out. Remind myself what intel means. Yeah, let's get one of these sages on the bottom. Let's do it, and then we could force her and get her to safety. Right? Is that what? Or did I click the wrong button? I think I must have clicked the wrong button. Wait, let's go back. How far can I go back? No. Maybe what this says. Oh, wait. It's after. Okay, it's when he attacks. Never mind. All right. So I said these are a little bit complex. Okay, we're going to end the phase. We're going to seek. Look at that. We got a gate. Perfect timing. All right. Where are we going to put that gate, though? Well, you know what? Uh-oh. You know what? I think I'm gonna do it here. It's kind of a dick move, but I think it's gonna create a nice little wall, a nice little way for me to kind of retreat into. I don't like it. I normally don't like to block off, you know, summon points, but I think I'm gonna be okay. I feel like I want to have like he's gonna start rushing down, and I need to have a place to like fall back. All right, and these are probably gonna die. So we're gonna go ahead and end the phase. We're gonna go to attack. We're definitely gonna seek. Keep drawing those cards. Okay, this is the card I was talking about right here. So each time you draw 1 or more cards, boost this card. Your summoner has +1 strength for each boost on this card, a maximum of 5. That's insane. It's a summon ability, right? So then this one's good. So we want to actually play this one right now. It has 2 boosts on it, and then I can like basically play the opponent's events, right? But if I don't, then those 2 boosts move on to my summoner, and they're gonna allow me to keep this insight as I boost it up for many turns. So I want to start getting her back out. She's gonna come out with vengeance. All right, so we're gonna kill this beast. He's the biggest threat right now. We got 2 hits right there. Hopefully the advisor doesn't let me down. And he kind of let me down just a little bit. We're definitely going to use Warn. So let's get the Sage out of there. Grandma. Let's see. He can go 1, 2, hit Grandma. So Grandma's going to move here. Ida. I'm going to call her Ida. She has a name. All right. And then let's get rid of this beast. Yeah, let's get rid of this beast here. And you always want to swing with swords because swords are the most common symbol on the die. There we go. He gets boosted. That's fine. And then we're going to go ahead and end the phase. Go to our magic. We don't need a bunch of sages. We'll just do 1. That gets us up to 3 magic. End the phase. We're going to draw back up. Oh, there we go. This unit has +1 strength for every 2 cards you have in your hand. So this would be a good one for Seek, but it's fine. And what's Insight going to do? Every time you draw a card, yeah. So I have Insight going on right now. Wait, no, it's Seek. Oh yeah, Learn. Then I'm going to play Insight. Right. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, so now they have 0 magic. Yes, I knew he was going to try to do that. I'm glad I got to move Ida. Ida, right? Am I saying her name right? She'd be a nice old lady. She'd be like, "Oh, honey, you didn't say it right." As she like murders me with her magic because she's so powerful. Can't judge a book by its cover, you know. She's tough. I just love the artwork. She's so cool. Is this like her granddaughter? You think? Mind Knight. Uh-oh, here we go. Retrieve 2 carrier units from the discard pile adjacent to your summoner. This is an annoying card. I'm going to tell you right now. This is like super annoying. Oh, but they only had 1 in their discard. Interesting. Oh, yeah, there's a lot on the field right now. Take your turn already, the computer says. All right, well, I will. So we are going to discard, and we are going to discard, and we are going to play Insight. Yep. Okay. Now, I wish I had some of those sword girls, but I don't because that would let me draw cards. Yeah, so I'm gonna save her, the bird. After this unit attacks, oh yeah, I do want to get these guys out. So let's play a sage. I guess we'll do a sage and an advisor. So I'm gonna throw him here. And let's get another advisor here. And then let's go to the next phase. Now we're in our move phase. So I kind of want to block this wall off and try to get, like, I know this guy's like half dead. Remind myself what intel is. Yes, we're going to draw a card because that pumps up Ida. Boom. So this now has a boost on it. Okay, so then let's move him here. Let's do intel. And then I feel like I want to move her here. Because I'm going to be rolling a lot of dice. Nothing to build. What? I don't understand. Like, I shouldn't have had this. Like, I thought learn was like a May. Like, I don't understand. I can't look at my discard pile. I don't understand why it, like, so learn allows me to take this, but it's like this is just a, well, I guess I could just use it to build magic. All right. Nothing to build. We're into our attack phase. So I definitely want to get rid of this guy. So let's go ahead and do that now. We're rolling 5 dice. Look at that. Dead. Death. Okay, and then I feel like I want to get rid of this guy. Because this guy, after this unit moves, it may target 1 or 2 friendly spaces, move the number of boost counters. Yeah, you don't want boost counters to be moved around. So we want to get rid of that guy. All right. Wait, why am I exploiting? Oh, right. But there's no one adjacent. See, Add 1 damage to adjacent unit. Just target an adjacent unit. So like nothing's adjacent, so we'll move on. We'll move on. All right, so I don't want to do learn. Why would I ever do learn right now? I'm just destroying. All right, so do I roll? Yeah, you definitely want to roll swords. If you have the option, you roll swords. Swords are the most common face on the planet. All right, there we go. Yep, that sucks. All right, let's go ahead, go to the magic phase. We're gonna discard learn. We don't need learn. We're gonna discard uh that spores because that's gonna be useless to us. Um I was thinking, do I want to keep the mage? I want to be able to play this. I got the 4 magic already, so let's go ahead. Let's play conservative, and let's go ahead and end the phase, drawing back up. We're gonna play the birdie, which kind of plays well with my current strategy. I'm definitely gonna persist this. We got three extra dice. Grandma's getting hurt. You know, Ida's getting hurt. Ida is getting hurt. So, but I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'll bring her out. She'll start killing. Don't worry. Where's the guy that lets her move? The advisors. Yeah. So I almost need to kind of. Is there a no? But he can be anywhere on the field, right? After this unit attacks an enemy unit, you may choose 1 card from your hand and place it on the bottom of your draw pile to force summoner 1 space. Okay. So I kind of need to get some advisors out there and start attacking with them. Oh man, he's just getting perfect rolls. All right, right, 8 health. It's fine. She's still tough. I'm not worried. I think the advisors are gonna like help move her around the board. So she's gonna kind of go in. The advisors are gonna like kind of sweep her away. Target a friendly common unit within 3 spaces of your summoner. The target may resolve an extra attack. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right. We are going to definitely persist that. That is staying there forever. Okay. We're gonna summon. I think we're gonna go ahead and summon this guy here. And I think that's it. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move. I think I want to do 3 dice. I mean, you got to, right? You got to do this. All right. I think we're done. Nothing to build. Everything to attack. So obviously we got to attack this first. If we want, look at those dice. I mean, that's insane. Okay, and then I'm not too worried about this guy. I mean, this guy is pretty weak, but let's get some hard hits on this. Look at that. I think you got to attack the summoner when you get the chance. You got to put the pressure on. We're definitely going to do Warn. I don't need another insight right now, so let's put that at the bottom. Let's get her moved up a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and end the phase. We do need some magic. Assault's kind of interesting. Each time you draw a card during your turn, you may target an enemy, within 2 spaces. Add 1 damage to the target. I mean, right now, I don't. I think I don't think I need this. I'm focusing on insight right now. I'm basically just blowing things up. I want to keep the advisor. Let's get rid of this. So now we have 3 magic. We can play both of those cards if we want. Of course, we're going to get other ones as well. All right, here we go. If I was the computer, I'd be a little worried right now. But we'll see. Discard that card, computer. Okay, what are they going to do? I will say that the computer's doing a decent job of playing the fungal dwarves, but they're definitely not playing them optimally. There's definitely some combos that they're missing. Figured that was going to happen. He's down to 50% life. Ooh, dead. All right, so where is their summoner? Right there. So I got to move. We're going to persist that 100%. All right, we got to summon. So I think I definitely want to get more advisors out just to allow me to like move those guys around. Oh, scholar. Yeah, let's get the scholar out. I'm going to do wise, draw some cards. We're not going to play assault. We're going to end the phase. Go to the move phase. Boom. Do that. Intel. Let's draw some cards. It would be nice to draw some cards. It's every 2. Yeah, so that guy will get another die if I move this. So I'm going to move this guy here. Intel. So now he's rolling 5 dice. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and end the phase. Ooh, I can build. Really nothing worth building right now. So let's go ahead and end the phase. So I want to do bird against this guy. Nice. Obviously I can hit the summoner. I might as well. Nice. So I do have a decision. I could try to hit this guy. You know, the blood mage. I'm kind of protected here. And I really, this guy's going to die. If someone just blows on him, he's going to die. I think I'd rather just try to get the hits on the summoner, honestly. Oh, that was a waste. Let's warn with this guy again. This guy could die. So I might move her back. So I can kind of get in a nice range shot in the phase. No magic. Do I need another gate? Do I need assault, honestly? Yeah, I probably want to save assault. Let's get rid of a knight. That gives us 2 magic. We can summon something. And let's go ahead and end the phase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. It's kind of weird. Why would he summon him there and not here to block me? Like he's just okay with his summoner just getting his face bashed in? Ah, okay. I see what he's doing. He's going to try to hit these guys, get them out of the back row. Yep. Okay. See, if I was him, I would move. Nope. I would move this guy back. And then that way I can't get more hits onto the summoner. That's what I would think anyway. I would move back. But maybe the computer's probably programmed to be aggressive though. All right. Wow. 3 hits. Dang. All right. Two hits. I knew that guy was going to die. Yep. Okay. We are going to persist that. 100%. I know she's kind of stuck right now. But we will get her out. Okay, so we're going to do a knight. Or do we do a sage? Let's do a sage. Let's get the sage in there up close and personal. Okay, and the phase, we're going to go into the move. So I think I'm going to move her here. Advisor, this advisor could go up. Let's get that going. Draw a card. That guy's okay there. Yeah, I think that guy's okay there. I think I'm definitely going to get her out eventually. All right, let's throw this gate here and kind of close off. Nah, that's gonna that might trap me. Not gonna do it. We're gonna end the phase. Let's go to attack. So I mean, if we can hit the summoner, we always hit the summoner. That's just my rule. So that's that. Let's do this one here. Hopefully getting rid of that guy. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and analyze. Let's draw that card. I don't think we have any more cards in our deck, do we? That's our hand. This is the discard pile. Yeah, deck is empty. Okay. Two. So Birdie's not gonna be pumped up anymore. All right, so we have 0 attacks. Magic phase. We need 6. So I could just like discard for magic. Discard for magic. Just discard everything for magic. This guy's gonna be weak. And then try to get him out because he, at the end of the game, does really well because he's just going to get boosted up. I got to get him on the field as fast as possible, though. But I only need to kill one enemy. So I think we'll be good. And then we'll get him out. So it's going to be 2 turns, but whatevs. I am going to lose my insight against her, but that's fine. I should have had her out in the open more, but whatevs. Whatevs. All right, so all right. I mean, the computer's doing a halfway decent job, but like I said, they're not really using the boost tokens to their advantage. Like you really playing the fungal dwarves, like you really need to like have boost tokens everywhere because your whole goal is to basically get the one fungal thing, beast or whatever, up to 5, and then you drop this like 13 life monstrosity down, and it just sucks. It's like, what? It's like a second summoner on the field. It is insane. All right, so he's hiding his summoner, but it's fine. I mean, what a dumb move. Again, Doug is not the smartest tool in the shed. Or is it sharpest? All right, so now it's my summon phase, so I'm going to have to go ahead and pass on that. So yeah, we're just going to be real aggressive. We have the opportunity to be aggressive. We're going to be aggressive. Yeah. Yeah, so intel. There's nothing to intel. Everything is done. All right. Let's just start pushing forward now. I'm going to keep clicking intel because I want to get in the habit of clicking intel. I don't want to forget. Okay. So attack. So obviously we got to do summoner. We could win right here. This could be it. Doug could be over. He is. The Eternal Council are victorious. Look at them. So cool. All right, well, this was Summoner Wars. The new faction decks, they are out in the digital version. They're also out in the physical version. I think these are probably some of the more complex factions so far. I think. I mean, it seems like they're getting a little bit more complex as the life of the game continues. Like the first decks, especially the starter set, were relatively simple, which were kind of nice because they kind of got you into the game. Nothing too crazy. These ones are definitely both of them are using the boost tokens, like a lot, and you almost need to use them to kind of play them well. I feel like Eternal Council has some pretty cool combos with like, drawing, like when I say combos, I don't mean like an infinite combo like in Magic the Gathering. What I'm talking about is there's cards that like synergize really well where like you play insight down and you play all your other cards that allow you to draw cards rapidly during a turn, and then all of a sudden you're hitting with your Summoner War with 8 dice. Whoa. And then the Fungal Dwarves also the same way as you're moving all those boost tokens around. They turn the carriers into those fungal beasts, and then you get 5 boost tokens on the fungal beasts, and they turn it into that one champion. But even just turning the regular carriers into the beasts are huge, especially when they're like deep in enemy lines. And then all of a sudden you got a third boost token on there, and then boom, it explodes into like a beast. And then now I'm dealing with something with like 5 health and I think 4 dice. Like, that's insane. That's insane to be able to summon something that big anywhere on the board as long as you get those boost tokens. Like I said, I don't think the AI does a really good job playing these complex factions. I think they do a better job playing the more straightforward ones because it's an AI and it's trying to like, figure things out based on an algorithm. And this game is very there is luck in it with the dice. So there's never like a, you know, that like guaranteed optimal move. So I think it's kind of hard for AIs to like, because humans we're very like we like risk, and so we'll like, oh, I'm gonna push it forward, and like, oh, it's kind of risky, but I get to roll like 5 dice, and I feel good about that because I'm rolling 5 dice, and I'm just gonna do it. Where the computer thinks very analytically, and it's like it doesn't have emotions to like push it to do aggressive moves. And it also seems like it's not programmed to do defensive moves either because you know, in and it could be that because it doesn't want the AI to extend the game, where it just turtles and extends the game. Because it's probably what it would probably do every single game. So they probably aren't allowing the AI to turtle, but they should have moved that one unit back, right? The kind of to make it so I only had one attack point on the summoner, but they left like two open, so I was able to attack it with 2 units. Like I feel like that's a little bit of a flaw. I think a human player would have kind of fell back a little bit because the way the fungal dwarves work is that if you fall back a little bit, start boosting up your enemies and then push forward again and you're dropping those beasts down, it's kind of hard to handle. That's how it was when I played in real life. But anyway, I hope you did enjoy this content. I want to keep making some Summoner Wars. They have a really amazing digital implementation. Yeah, there was like a weird issue where I had to reload it a couple times, but like who cares? It's an amazing game. It keeps getting better. I mean, I think I remember the first time I played it, that happened quite a bit, and it happened once, and it was really early in the game, and I think it was the one time was user error. I got myself trapped. But anyway, thank you all for listening, and I'll see you next time.